wettest channel on the internet.
And this is what happens when Mother Nature forces you to change your plans. I will explain later on.
And here we go con el show. Mira quién está aquí. We got a special request. The audience wants you to record. They love your narration.
Oye, stop. Listen. Give me 5 minutes to wake up.
Oh, she's still sleeping? Okay.
Pero con gorrita capitán.
Hey, look at the capitán. Hey, capitán.
Con gorrita capitán.
And here we go. And today we have a full boat. Okay, so let me explain what I said in the beginning of the video about Mother Nature. If you guys saw or heard my Monday live stream, well, we have big plans for Labor Day weekend. We were planning to go over to Bimini, but if you guys were following the weather, it got bad with the tropical storms in the Atlantic. So we had to cancel one more time. But that doesn't mean stay home, so we headed over to the West Coast.
La gente de Madrid, saludos. ¿Cómo te llamas, rápido?
Pedro y el equipo de pelota.
Pedro, desde Fresco Channel, un saludo para Madrid.
And for the long time subscribers and followers that have been watching the channel, that was going to be our 5th attempt to go over to Bimini. And we had big plans because there was 5 boats heading over. And according to the marine weather, it was going to be good on Friday, but the rest of the weekend was going to be very windy. So we wasn't about to stay home, and we picked up and headed over to the West Coast. And today we're taking out the 32 H-Water and the 2 jet skis. And if this is your first time watching the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on all notifications, and share the videos with your friends. And let me know if Mother Nature also made you change your weekend plans. And if you want to win a free gift from Fresco Channel, make sure to comment on the videos because we're going to be picking one lucky subscriber out of the comments once a month on a Tuesday.
So you got what? You gonna ride the inner tube today? Since you're already riding it? Mira la estrella de homestay. Let's start the homestay.
This is as close as you're gonna get me.
To ride on the tube? Why?
Okay, eres mío. Muy fuerte.
And we have reached the miserable mile. And here's the part that you actually start thinking which direction you're gonna go. Are we gonna go west or down south towards Sanibel or Fort Myers Beach? And well, today we hit the water around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that is pretty late. And also we have the jet skis, so we have to be back home before sunset. So we decided to go somewhere nearby, and we figured Fort Myers Beach is the closest one. And while we're cruising on idle through the miserable mile, I guess some of us are taking advantage of this moment and taking a nap. I guess it must be related to Gita. And well, today's boat traffic is pretty, I guess, small. I guess only a few people are taking advantage of the long weekend. Or most of the people are already at their spot and they're just like us, late stragglers. Alright, enough of the resting and let's go back to speed and head over to Fort Myers Beach. And with a skip and a hop, we have reached our destination, Fort Myers Beach. And we're gonna pull up right in front of Lanikai Resort. And there was a few boaters and jet skiers here already, but something that caught my eye right away was the water was darker than usual. And I was wondering what's going on today here. And I started to blame the hurricane that passed through here on Wednesday, but still, it was way too dark. Something had to be going on. So I started looking around and I found it. I found the culprit. It was a dredging machine dredging sand on the beach and making the water really murky. Now the question I asked myself is, why do it on a long weekend when you know you're gonna have a lot of people coming to visit Fort Myers, to visit the beach, and it's gonna look very ugly, so they're gonna take back home a very bad experience on the beach. And this is kind of disappointing to me too, because this is my first time taking my friends to see Fort Myers Beach, and it looked horrible. It looked like we were swimming in mud, and honestly, I didn't want to stay here. It felt like one of those days that you tell a friend about a restaurant and you take them there and you say the food is great, but yet that day something happens and the food tastes really bad. Well, today the beach is really bad. It kind of reminded me when I used to go mudding on the ATVs. So we decided to pick up our stuff, jump on the skis, and head over to another beach.
Alright, you guys, so we are currently moving spots. The water quality is pretty bad today because if you guys can see, it's purple brown because there's a pump over there dredging sand and filtering it, taking out all the contaminants because they're still not really fully recovered from the hurricane.
Well, some dirty water is not going to mess up our day, so we headed over to our closest beach near Fort Myers, and that is Sanibel. And look at this, Ogita decided to take the inner tube ride, but on the boat.
So we made it over to another beach for better water because over there was too ugly and muddy. So we're here. This is the awesome thing about the West Coast. Now we're in Sanibel. Yeah, all to ourselves. Yes. So let's go see. Look how low this is. Well, the water, yep, definitely a little better than before. And the problem over there, like I said, they're being dredged. I don't know why, but yep. Very good for the day. easy, Guatán easy, Candela time. Yo, ahí sí hay tremendo, plaga gorda todo el mundo. Look at the sharks. Look at the sharks in the water. Waiting for the sausages. Look, it's feeding watermelon to the sharks. They're waiting for that sausage time. Yeah. Look at that. It's on fire. Yo. Look at the sharks reaching over the, reaching over the wall. Get down, get down, get down. They're not even done. Oh, the sharks, look at that. Circling the boat for food. Got me here, ready? The little ones are done. Look at that. Look at that.
Shark attack. No, mira el otro, mira.
Look at that all hungry. What you want? $1.50 a piece.
Oh. Is it going on the boat or in the water?
Look at that hungry thing.
Hold on, cut these shit.
And here's the part that I like to say, that food makes everything much better, because we were very disappointed about the Fort Myers Beach water condition, but now that we went over to Sanibel and we got to enjoy sausage time.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing?
No, eating shit,
Eating what?
Totito, eating totito.
You guys sunbathing? Oh, how cute.
Cute, fresquito. Que te conozco de que naciste.
What you doing, ma'am?
Well, the day turned out pretty good after all, because right now we're just chillaxing and taking our sweet time back home with no hurries and no worries. Another great day on the water with family and friends having fun in the sun. While the younger people got to enjoy the jet skis, the older adults got to hang out and done some chillaxing. And to me, I enjoyed the day in 3 parts: on the way getting there, while we're there, and on the way back. And that's exactly what we did today. And so far so good. Mother Nature been pretty good to us on the West Coast. No rain. And definitely they're enjoying their ride back on the skis. And once again, the ladies are taking advantage of the tube ride. They are so skilled that they don't much even hold on. And now we got Captain Fresquito taking us back. Hey, look at this, we have a pirate on board. They call me Fresco. And here it is, the first day of our Labor Day weekend vacation. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, we were planning to go over to Bimini, but plans changed. But I think today, although it turned out pretty good, because we got to enjoy the water and good times and making more memories with our family and friends, because at the end of the day, that's all you take.